What's happening, Wisdom Warriors of Light? Back at it for another video. How's everybody doing? How is everybody doing? I hope you're doing well, man. I hope you're all doing fine. I hope you're taking care of yourself. I hope that you are grounding yourself in nature. You are spending time near water, near trees. You're hugging trees. You're just taking care of yourself, and giving yourself love and self-care, because it's vitally important right now, as we move forward towards these new timelines, because we are facing timeline splits currently, and we are having to step in our power and know our value and our worth and set boundaries and let go of codependencies and let go of attachments, because all of these things encompasses just true God essence, true leaping God-like. And you can walk in your power when you're not codependent, when you're not attached to others, but you love them, but you're not attached. And as we move forward, we're going to be needing to make a choice more and more. Do we choose fear, or do we choose love? And to be honest with you, if you want to know my answer, I choose love. I choose creator, co-creating with the universe versus playing victim. I choose creator. And I hope you do too. And I hope you choose love also, because the more and more you can let go of these mainstream outlets that are spreading fear, so to speak, all of these things you will then embody that. And I choose not to embody fear. I choose to embody love. I choose to open my heart fully and walk with a fully open heart. That's what I essentially choose, and I hope you do too. And I hope that you being a part of this channel, essentially gifts you these deeper knowings that you're here to embody love too. And the more we can encompass and surround ourselves with love and loving ourselves, the more we can love someone else. The more we can love a family member, a friend, a romantic partner. The more you love yourself, you can give love to others. And being an empaths typically haven't had any boundaries, been codependent, been attached, and having to jump in and out of relationships and keep yourself surrounded by others versus being alone. And I feel like more and more we've had to embody isolation and being alone as we have moved forward. And as we continue to move forward, the more and more people that have difficulty with that will be faced with that. And it's not a bad thing that the universe is not trying to hurt you or do bad things towards you by doing that. It's just trying to get you to learn and understand that you are a powerful being and you can stand alone or stand together. And once you heal those codependency issues and those attachment issues, only then can you stand together with someone and not feel attached. Or let me rephrase that, or feel like, or let me rephrase that. Let me take a step back, because I kind of lost my train of thought there for a minute. But look, man, the bottom line is the root of all suffering comes from attachment. Attachment to anything. It doesn't matter if it's a car, if it's a physical thing, if it's a human being, if it's an animal, if it's a pet. That is where the suffering lies. When you can learn to just love with no attachment, And I really do want to do an entire video on that, because it's very hard for us to understand the difference between attachment and love. You know, and how you could still have love for someone but not be attached. You know, and still that's very hard for some people to wrap their head around, because they think automatically that you don't care about them, or you don't have any emotional feelings towards them, but in actuality you do. You just don't have attachment to them, that you can still love them from afar, or you could still not be on the phone with them 24/7 or attached to the hip, and still love them and still have deep feelings for them. That's codependency, that's attachment. And again, I say this from my own learning and experiences of that. It's taken me many, many years to break these codependency cycles that I've been living in, because it's a generational thing for me, ancestral thing for me. And it has been a very difficult thing to break. Even though I didn't think I was, in actuality I was, but I thought I wasn't. And I used to like justify everything and say, well, I don't understand. Like I'm not with you every day. You don't live with me. But yet then I feel this feeling of guilt when I'm on a trip with you, and you drop me off at home, and then you are getting ready to leave, and I feel immense guilt. You know, and this has taken me years to overcome and to heal through and to go through it. And it took me a lot of stepping away. It took me a lot of isolation. It took me a lot of healing and loving myself to get to where I am now, because this has been a very, very difficult journey as an empath. Very difficult, man. I will venture to say not many would walk in my shoes, and I've said this numerous times, or they would have given up the first moment they faced what I've faced in my life. Not to say that I'm this, you know, I'm better than you, because I'm not, or better than anyone else, because I'm not. But I can tell you right now, it has not been an easy journey from a little kid, because I've walked it from a little kid. I had dealt with immense isolation as a kid. You know, nobody wanted to talk to me. Nobody wanted to spend time with me, nor could I even get a girlfriend or a woman as a friend, or even to be in my company, you know? And if they were bullying me, you know? So it forced me into a lot of isolation and a lot of time being alone. And then I turned to drugs, and I turned to alcohol, and I turned to things that were hurting me to just be accepted in these cliques, in these groups. And I went down the wrong paths throughout my life many, many times to just be accepted and loved by others, even though I didn't want to do those things. And then I was resenting myself, you know, and I essentially poisoned myself to just be accepted and loved by others. And in actuality, they weren't really loving me. They just needed company because they were hurting themselves. So it was just a perpetual cycle that never turned out well. So, you know, I urge you to go down this journey with me of healing, you know, because we have to go through it to heal it. You know, and you can't go around it. You can't go above it. You can't go below it. You can't go to the left of it. You have to go through it. And that's just the way it is, my friends. So, you know, I urge you to choose love, and I urge you to choose a creator, because we are all creators, and we're co-creating with the universe. So choose love. I love you all so much. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment. I hope that you get something out of this, and it really helps you and truly helps you to grow and evolve, because that's what we're here for. Again, I will see you soon in the next one. From my heart to yours, take care of yourselves and each other. I love you all so much. I will see you soon in the next one. Let's go, Wisdom Warriors Light. We got this.